What is up, people? Sierra Films here, back at it with another video, man. So this video is for all my 2A people that do go ahead and follow me, man. Today we're going to be discussing the best training tool that you can use for improving on the shooting range or anything like that. So I feel like when it comes to shooting, like a lot of people are extremely naive. They feel like they have way more skill than they actually should. A lot of people buy their first CCW and they buy a holster for it, they carry it, hit the range once or twice, and they think that that's enough. If I'm being completely honest with you, that's fine. Maybe most of us, a lot of people, will never be in a situation where we need to use our firearms or our CCWs in a self-defense situation. Me personally, I feel like if you do carry daily and you carry to protect yourself, your family, whatever the case may be, I think you're doing yourself a disservice if you don't train a little bit with it. So this little tool right here that I got in here was sent out to me by Zohan. Zohan is one of the many brands that does make shot timers. There's a bunch of brands that make them, but this is my personal experience with the Zohan. I'm going to explain why I believe everyone should at least try to implement a shot timer into their training session. So we got that out of the pack now. You guys can see it does come in its own case, and the one thing that I will say that I do love about ever since I started timing myself with the shot timer, maybe about 2.5 years ago, is that these things will expose any and every weakness. You can't deny the numbers on here. You know how people say numbers don't lie? Well, when you start using this, the numbers won't lie. You get me? It'll show you exactly how fast you're shooting. Sometimes one thing that I really learned with this shot timer is I used to always want to chase speed, and my accuracy would be low. But since implementing this, I've been able to get a good mix of both into my shooting. So overall, this has helped me, like I said, expose all my weaknesses, and it's helped me get better at them. So when I first started using this, I would always try to chase the numbers, the lower numbers and lower numbers. And after like 6 months of using it, 7 months, I ended up kind of finding like a happy medium to where I can get the numbers that I want to achieve while still being accurate, because obviously when you're carrying a firearm for CCW, that's the most important thing, that if you do have to use your firearm, you want to make sure that those shots get placed as accurately as possible. So here is a close-up of the Zohan Shot Timer. As you guys can see, man, it fits in my palm, and I have relatively small hands. So it does come with a clip. I usually clip this to my battle belt, man, and it just stays on there. It helps you just be able to click and not have to be fumbling with it when you're actually on the line trying to shoot. Has the speaker out here, which is an extremely loud speaker. As you guys can see, we have the up and down buttons, the rewind buttons. All this shows you all your data, and you have the big green go button right there, which is extremely easy to use. Let me give you guys a little overview of how it works. And this does have a delay, so if you're out at the range by yourself, you don't have a buddy with you, you always could use the delay that it comes already preset with. So as you guys can see, it goes off, you would have your shots hit, and then it would stop the timer, but it would keep going. I've had this go up to like 3 minutes whenever I'm in the middle of sessions, and it still times accurately, and then you'll be able to go through data. As you guys can see, we don't have no data right now, and that's what it's telling us, but if you wanted to restart it, you just click it again. The cool thing about this timer is that if you click it once, it puts you back into standby. It doesn't automatically, you get me, restart like some timers other timers that I have used. They just go ahead and they just restart. So ever since I started using the Zohan Shot Timer, man, I've noticed my build drills have gone down significantly. I used to be in the mid 3s about a year ago, and right now I'm currently chasing down like low 2s, or I am at the low 2s, but I'm chasing like a under 2-second build drill, and that's accurate, hitting all alphas. My build drills have gone down almost a whole second. My split times are way better than they used to be. Feel it. And I used to use upgraded triggers back then, and now with like a Glock OEM trigger, I'm running much better. Just to show you what, I guess, training with the right tools can do for you. My shoot 2, drop mag, reload, that's much faster now. So I believe if you are a serious concealed carry person that carries everyday carry, you carry every day no matter where you go, you should go ahead and try out one of these, man. These aren't just for competition people. That's what I feel like sometimes people get the misconception, is that only people who shoot competitions time themselves and all that, but that's not necessarily true at all. It's kind of like the gym, man. You track your progress at the gym. You could just be an average guy, just wants to be in better health. You track your progress. You don't have to be a bodybuilder to track your progress and see that. You get me? This is kind of the same way. I feel like everyone needs one of these, man. If you're serious about your training, go ahead and check out Zohan. I will drop a link in my description for this video. Check out Zohan. They make also a bunch of other amazing products. They make Ear Pro. If you guys have seen in some of my videos, I got Ear Pro. So I haven't had a chance to go ahead and shoot any footage with this in 9/16, so pretty much, or 16:9. Haven't been able to shoot none of that. But if you guys want to check out this thing in action, I have a bunch of videos, POV, on my Instagram. You guys can check that out. I have another video about a year or 2 years ago where I did run a whole video just shooting with the Zohan Shot Timer. You guys can check that out as well. You guys can see how well this works. Hope y'all take into consideration what I told you guys here today and go ahead and try out a shot timer. I promise you, it even makes the range a whole lot more fun because it gives you a goal to chase. You get me? I feel like that's how I feel. Every range session that I go shoot or whatever, I do like to plink as well. I'm not saying that I'm always on the timer. I do like to plink as well, but I've like fallen in love with shooting. I used to kind of be like, oh, well, what am I really doing? You get me? Wasting my ammo, not really accomplishing much. But I've fallen in love ever since I started using a shot timer because it's like I'm excited to be able to chase a goal that I've been chasing for a month, 2 months, or like I told you guys, my build drills, I chased under a 2.5 second build drill for almost a whole year. It took me almost a whole year. Not ashamed to say it because now I'm in the low 2s, but it was exciting every time that I would go out to the range, whether it was 1 month apart, 2 months apart. Obviously, the more often you go, the faster you'll achieve your numbers, but there's nothing better to me than being able to accomplish or set range goals or training goals and be able to accomplish them with a shot timer. I'm telling you guys should go ahead and try it out. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Go check out my Instagram at borderland.ventures. As I said, I do have a lot of POV. I probably will upload some more POV with this in action. Recently, I ran it about last week, so I still got some content to put up on that. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.